I started to wonder right off the bat on Friday when we heard the news if people would come out of the woodworks. And the name that started to surface in the last 24 hours, I know some Carlo Koliakovo of TSN 1050 in Toronto. The name Jim Nill, I believe he's got 1 year left on his contract. What's the chances that maybe that comes to fruition?
I mean, look, never say never, but I would say an incredibly small percentage. The last conversation that I had with Jim Nill, I guess going back to last year's draft, just caught up with him after the GM meetings, and we were actually talking about his contract, and he said that he got a 1 year extension. And I said, "That's interesting. 1 year, like, are you okay with that?" He said, "No, I actually asked for it." He said, "With this stage in my life, I'm getting close to retirement. 1 year, having that guaranteed is plenty enough for me." So he seemed to be very content with the spot that he was in, and obviously the Stars have had success. But to think that he's going to sort of step away from that, which seems unlikely. If anything, he's going to keep working. I think he's in a spot where he probably, if anything, stays in Dallas. So I would say quite a bit of a long shot. And so you were asking me who I think are some other names. I mean, I think the list is some of the other names that we've heard pop up in some other markets. I would imagine that at some point the Toronto Maple Leafs are going to be speaking to Jason Botterill, Peter Chiarelli, Marc Bergevin. Like, go through the list of guys that have recent NHL experience, and you can kind of draw up your list from there.